Hello everybody, and welcome back to Light My Way. We are at the doctor's, where we're getting our, what are they, prescription? Checkup? I don't know, man. I like almost never go to the doctor's, so, this is... That's fine. We're doing the checkup for our bad eyeballs. I take my sunglasses off and ask them to turn on the lights. The nurse does that, but as usual, that's not helping one bit since that's not the actual problem. We're three folk in this exam room, and I don't have my glasses on. That's enough light to give me a headache for a week. I try squinting my eyes, and although it's almost pitch black inside the room, I can't keep them open for longer than a few seconds. Are you alright, Mr. Volps? No, I'm not. I have a strong sensitivity to light, as my parents must have mentioned, and it's difficult for me to keep my eyes open without my sunglasses. But there's almost no light in here. What a waste of time. I have better things to do right now. I'm sorry, but I'm getting a headache. Can we end the test? I put my sunglasses back on and look at the nurse. Can I have some pain relievers and go? How can you even see through those glasses now? The panther stares me down, curious, but annoyed at my reflex to grab my sunglasses. Let's try this again. Can you please take off your sunglasses one more time? I'm going to tap a hole through my claw into the chair if we don't finish up soon. It's useless to bother with this. But the panther smiles at me, motioning to take off my sunglasses. Fine, I mean, she is trying to help. Of course. No. Why are the lights fading away? What's going on? Can you look through the scope and tell me what you see? I'm panicking out of my mind. Chills are going down my spine as I can see. I can see. Without a shadow of a doubt, no light around this Miss Refulgence. Refulgence? None. Zero. All I can see is the infirmary are the, all I can see in the infirmary are the lights of two folk. Mine and the nurse. Or was it three at first? Can she turn it on and off? What's the deal with this panther? I'm babbling. My thoughts are racing. I clutch at my chest like my heart's going to leap out. Sorry. The panic attack is almost here, judging by the deep breaths I'm gasping in. No, excuse me. The panther is scaring the shit out of me. She leans forward, leans towards me to adjust the measuring scope from my stout, making me jump back and taking a looking at her in horror. And Kyron had a transparent light of sorts, but this Catherine Refulgence? Why the name gotta be this way? I can't pronounce that. There's nothing around her. I can look at her without my glasses. The nurse's light is also dimmed as if it was adjusted for me to be at a comfortable intensity. Did I startle you? I'm sorry about that. Nurse, can you go to my office and prepare some tea for Mr. Volps? And water for myself. We need to have a longer chat about the exam after the examination is over. The nurse leaves and I find myself alone with the panther. My throat and mouth are dry, but I get a hold of my voice again, enough to squeak out a few words. What are you? Excuse me? As you can very well see, I am a panther. That is quite rude of you, Mr. Volps. That's the thing, I can see well. Too well. Like there's nothing wrong with my eyes. Why don't you have a light, an aura, a something? The panther turns her head, and I can see a smile out of the corner of her mouth. Aura is such a pre-unification term. It's called an aspect. Fuck. She heard my exact words, and she replied to... Did you hear what I said? Was my answer not proof enough of that, Mr. Volps? Let's go to my office and have a talk. The tea should be warm by the time we get there. I put on my sunglasses again and follow the panther out of the door. Dazed and confused, my mind is shattered into pieces, replaying the last few minutes, second by second. What is this? Oh, is that animated? Oh, that's kind of... Oh, Blinku. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay. Her office is fancy. It's more like a study room with how many bookcases there are. There are weird-looking gadgets on the shelves, on the opposite side, and a big painting on the wall behind her above her desk. Well, the paintings are moving. I heard that they were developing this in Tyron. I didn't think I would get to see it so soon. Incredible. I need to stop staring and get my shit together. But who's in the big painting anyway? It's a portrait of an elderly panther from what I gather. No idea who that is or was. Maybe some headmistress from many seasons ago? You're asking about that? And not like these guys? Well, is that Raoul? Was that his name? Is that Riley? Am I just saying things? I like to think I'm just saying things. I need to stop staring and get my shit together. But who's this in the big oh wait, yeah. The big painting. So now, no, here. Did I read this? God, I'm already drifting. That's fine. It's really late for me, guys. I'm recording this real late at night for my... Have a seat. Thank you. I'm able to gather my thoughts a little after that walk. You want to know why I could hear what you said about the aspects? I nod in agreement. Cohesive words still fading to come to my mind to form proper responses. The panther pushes a cup of tea toward me, pointing to a jar of honey. I sweeten my tea and take a sip. It's lukewarm and tasty as well, with a scent of vanilla. I can understand your distress. However, you need to answer at some point. I apologize for my previous reactions. You caught me by surprise. Up to now, I wasn't able to talk to anyone about this. Yes, that is the equalizer at work. Before I can ask what that is, she starts explaining. Nobody knows what the equalizer is, or why it stops us from talking about the aspects. We can talk to anyone with knowledge of aspects, but no one else. Writing, recording your own voice? Everything gets jumbled up. You've tried it too, I assume. My eyes are like saucers, and I'm sure I haven't blinked at all in the last minute or two. I nod again, sipping from the tea that's relaxing me, more and more as I drink it. It must be a calming tea. If it were any stronger, I think I would have fallen asleep by now. Wait, what if she's drugging me? Here I am going to an eye test at the end. This random panther with no light calls me to her office for a chat. How naive can I be? For all I know, she could be a maniac who's trying to steal my light. I have always needed light from others. What if she wanted all of mine? Mr. Volps, would you care to answer? Maybe you should answer some questions. Who are you? I believe we've already established that. Cut the shit. Who are you? Where's your light, aspect, whatever? Your language is quite inappropriate, Mr. Volps. As if that's actually the problem here. From my perspective, she's an alien. But if there was any moment in my life when I thought I might be crazy with all this light stuff, it's clear I am now. In fact, not hallucinating. This is real, and it's scaring me out of my mind. I'm sorry about that. But you have to understand how everything about this is shocking to me. To say the least, I'm trembling just thinking about it. That someone hears what I'm saying. This is the first time I am talking about this light stuff for real. Aspect. This is the actual term best described what you see. Try to use that, please. Okay, what's an aspect then? That's not so easy to explain. As far as we know, it's like an extension of our own self. Imagine wearing a costume of yourself, but in a larger size. So where's yours then? Why can't I see it? If you could, that would indeed be quite a feat. The cockiness exuded from the last statement is through the roof. Who does she think she is? What I mean is that I, along with a few other distinguished folk, have the benefit of being able not to show it if I don't want to. It's not that my aspect isn't visible, because you could see it if I allowed it. I can overlay my aspect on myself, so no need to reveal anything to others. I'm quite certain I saw your light. Aspect. Aspect. In the infirmary. There were 3, mine, the nurse's, and yours. You must be mistaken. No. I'm sure of it. I saw 3 aspects. I was getting a relaxed vibe for a bit, like we were on the same wavelength. But it's been a good minute since my tail's been shivering. Speaking of seeing aspects, I have something for you. I look with suspicion at the drawer she opened. There are tons of small, weird-looking gadgets in it, similar to the ones behind me on the glass shelves. The panther takes out a small box, placing it onto the desk in front of me. Open it. What is it? Where is your student curiosity? The little box seems harmless enough. I sniff at it, which provokes a big laugh from the panther. She even has tears in her eyes from my reaction. Mr. Volps, please calm down. I have no intention of hurting you if that's on your mind. I can open the box for you in case you think it will explode in your face or any other ridiculous nonsense. She laughs again, further embarrassing me. But what should I have done? Take whatever the hell this intended, yes, strange panther offered me? On the other paw, why would she hurt me? She could have done so if she wanted to already. I need to put on the brakes on the imaginary TV show scenario building in my head. But why is my damn tail shivering then? I open the box and look inside. There are 2 transparent contact lenses in a small plastic encasing. I pick them up. The light from the window shining on them. They're gorgeous. Moving the lenses in the light shows off every possible color. Fascinating. Why are you showing me these? They're for you. Maybe it's time you leave those sunglasses behind. You are a Terrian now. Therefore, entitled to our developing technology. These contact lenses aren't anything special. But they will do what you need be thinking right now. You might be thinking. Sorry. The mood has changed and I let go of my anxiety as if I didn't have it in the first place. A bit weird, and I still need to be vigilant. But things are calmer now. Maybe that tea really was meant only to relax me a little. The moment I saw the contact lenses, I thought of life where I wouldn't have to wear sunglasses everywhere I went. I'm too excited to even contain it. And as much as I would like not to look like a giddy puppy, it's damn near impossible. Look how high up he is. I'm almost bouncing on the chair while my tail swishes behind me. Wasn't I scared a few moments ago? Well, not anymore. This is awesome. Oh, do try them on, Mr. Volps. No need to play it cool. Like a cub opening presents on Grand Unification Day, I take out the contact lenses, looking at them mystified. These can fix my problem seeing the aspects? They should. You are not the first with this issue, although a rare one to be sure. Your way of harnessing aspects is through your vision. Others get it in different ways. Others? There are other equalizers. You must have expected that. Equalizers. That's how we refer to folk who can do what you do. No, I don't think there was anyone else like me. How could I possibly know this? Who are they? Are they here at Tarion? Can I meet them? Slow down, Mr. Volps. Yes, there are other equalizers at Tarion. In fact, you've met one already. Darius, Fabian, they both felt strange. I knew it. Kyron Cliffs. Of course, the wolf with the transparent light. Yes, I did. Does he know I'm an equalizer? He should, considering he is my assistant here. It would be disappointing if he didn't. You said there's something called the equalizer stopping me from talking about aspects to anyone else. Yes, in a matter of speaking. You are working for the equalizer. Therefore, your title. My head hurts from getting all this information at once. A headache from anything else than light. A nice change of pace. What does an equalizer even do? Mr. Volps, I believe we reached the end of our chat for now. Wait, no! You can't dump all of this information and then expect me to leave? You do have class soon. Missing class can lead to expulsion. We wouldn't want that to happen. Mr. Cliff will notify you of our next meeting, which will be soon enough. Have a very productive day. I'm leaving with 1,000,001 questions, and she doesn't care. Aww. She opens the door to her office, and I step out in a complete stupor. I amble toward the exit of the hallway, forcing my brain to comprehend what happened. I check the contact lens I got gifted. They look normal, aside from the beautiful colors, and the colors they shine in the light. I open my backpack and lower them in with as much care as I can muster. I'm excited about what I learned, although I have so many questions I can ask Mrs. Refulgence. I don't like that name. It's so hard, it makes my brain stop. For starters, the most important one, why me? Why am I this equalizer? Even more so, what is it I am supposed to do with this knowledge? Equalizer? Okay, great. Now what? I turn around and pace back to her office. She told me what I need to know. What does it matter if I skip one class? I need answers now. As I approach the door and lift my paw to knock, a sinking feeling twists my stomach. Something is telling me I shouldn't do this. Is she making me feel this way? My tail is shivering again. What was that thing about her aspect that I couldn't see it? What if she's dangerous after all? This is so frustrating. I want answers. But maybe it's best if I go to class like she told me to. I know more now than I have ever known about this entire aspect thing. Overall, this is a win. And like my dad says, celebrate victories. Oh, we're back to our room! I'm ditching class and going to my room. Darius shouldn't be there since he's in full-on study mode all day, every day. I could try out these contact lenses, although I should have done so at the office with Miss Refulgence. She did kick me out before I had a chance, though. They're just contact lenses. How hard could this be? I open the dorm room and see Darius in bed facing the wall. His light a faint glow. Darker than usual. First Fabian, now Darius. Is there something in the air? Hey Darius, why aren't you in class? I could ask you the same thing. The lion is curled up under his blanket, staring at the wall. Are you alright? It is too much. I am so exhausted. I cannot continue on my current path. I am not even an elite, and I cannot keep up. It is unfathomable for me to have... to me, how elites get it. I don't think elites get by. Fabian is not doing well at all. His ankles are swollen, and he has an anti-inflammatory pads on his knees. The lion turns around, revealing his red eyes and puppy face. He's been crying. and by the looks of it, a whole lot.
Fabian is hurt?
Yeah, a lot, I'd say.
I need to go to him. Why have I not been with him? What is wrong with me?
Darius growls those last words. If you don't mind me asking, how do you even know Fabian? No offense. But he seems like a complete opposite of the type of folk I see you being friends with.
He is quite different from me. Yes. We met a season ago here at Terrian, when my parents brought me to see the university. Fabian was also here during that time. We were both looking for directions towards the arches. I asked if he was a student here, and he replied, "No, but we will both be soon enough." I thought he had a strong character, so we kept in contact. Once here, as he predicted, things fell into place with him.
I thought you knew each other from much longer ago. He's direct with you, like there are no limits to what he can say. Come to think of it, he's like that with everyone as far as I've seen.
He has a way of saying things, and he stops me from my usual overthinking. Fabian gets me like others do not.
That must feel nice, having someone like that around. Yeah, he does have a way with how he puts things into perspective. More like being a blunt axe in a tree stump, but I suppose there is something to admire about that as well. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I do not know what to say. This is usually a phase. I sometimes get overwhelmed, but it goes away after I meditate or take a walk. It is different this time enough.
Enough? Oh, sorry.
Time though.
You want to move over? The lion looks at me with a straight face, although his eyes betray his desperate need for physical contact. He flips his tear-soaked pillow and scoots over enough for me to lay next to him. I don't wait for him to ask and hug him tight. He bursts into tears not a second later.
I am such a failure. I cannot do this anymore, Lucian. There is no end to how much I have to study to become an elite.
That's why. But why are you doing this? Can't you become a cardinal if you're entry level like me? Darius squeezes me tighter, burying me in his warm fur.
I do not expect you to know this, but the best I can hope for after I graduate from Terrian is to be a teacher if I even get there.
Of course you'll get there. But you don't just want to be a teacher.
Only 5 out of 100 here graduate as cardinals at the end of their studies. 5! Elites as well. There has never been one entry-level student in the history of Terrian to become a cardinal after graduating.
What if you're the first? I say that, but I feel unsure about it myself. Darius has been studying almost every waking moment since he's been here, and he has most likely prepared for this months or even years in advance as well. Yet he's lying here, lost and almost broken. Darius. The lion looks at me with tears in his eyes. Why do you want to be a cardinal? His arms around loosen up at my questions.
I have always dreamed I would be one. Since I was a cub, my parents always told me I would be one.
Well, do you want to be a cardinal, or did your parents want you to be one? The lion clears the tears from his face and gets up from under the covers.
Lucian, I am terribly sorry for my outburst. Honestly, I do not know what came over me. If you would be ever so kind as to forget this entire mess, that would be a welcomed, friendly gesture. I need to get to class now.
I look at him, marveling at how easy the switches in his head flipped. He was a crying wreck a moment ago, now a towering statue. But I see who he really is on the inside, and how much effort he puts into his studies. Into this sturdy, that's what that says, calm exterior he shows off everywhere he goes. Why don't you want to talk to... want to talk about this stuff. It's only us two. You can say what's on your mind. I won't judge.
As I said, best forgotten. Excuse me.
Darius heads to the bathroom, leaving me disappointed at what transpired. His parents ingrained this attitude into him every chance they got. It's most likely a default setting he goes back to whenever things get out of the ordinary. I expected more from him. Isn't part of being a cardinal also looking within and all that? In the chaos with Darius, I forgot about the lenses. I would need to use the bathroom mirror for this, but I'll try them on here since Darius must be washing his tear-filled fur in there. If anything goes wrong, I have an excuse to get him out of the bathroom and see how he's doing. The lenses shine where the beautiful lights again. I pull one out of its encasing and hover it over one of my eyes. If I drop it... It jumped onto my eye. What the hell is this? It hurts so bad. I grab onto the desk, steadying myself. Alright, I'm fine now. That was scary. I would need that that mirror, damn it. I'll use my phone camera. My eye looks okay-ish. Somewhat red from the initial shock, but nothing out of the ordinary after squirming around from putting it in the second lens. I lay on my bed looking around. No difference. I hear the door from the bathroom open and shut my eyes close of pure instinct. When I hear Darius get close, I squint my eyes open to check the brightness levels. It's amazing. Oh, my fur. This is so liberating. Not only can I look at him, I can see his aspect. There's another lion around him. It's like what Panther said. The big lion looks like Darius. I can't see specific traits, but it's a big, sturdy lion, all right. So that's an aspect. It's surreal. Well, real. This is real. It's actually all real. I'm not crazy. I look at my paws and dash to the bathroom, almost knocking Darius over. A fox? 2, 3, 5? That's a lot of foxes around me. These things must be broken. I must have put them in wrong. I'll take them out and try again. What the hell? It's not working. No. They're stuck? Forever? There has to be a way to get them out. Or maybe they need to be calibrated or something? I need to get to Miss Refulgence right now. Darius is standing in front of the bathroom, holding my sunglasses in his paw.
You are not wearing your sunglasses anymore. How come?
I got new contact lenses from the medical center. They kind of fixed my issue.
I never asked about your situation, so as not to make you feel self-conscious. What is it that those lenses do?
I see his aspect staring at me with a solemn look, and I take a few steps back, fearing the imposing purple lion shape. I can't quite make it out in its entirety. And smiling, that I can make out. I think it's smiling at me. Should I smile back? No. What would Darius think? I'll get another headache if I keep this up, and I don't have time to waste. They fixed how much brightness reaches my eyes. Listen, Darius, I really have to go now. I'm almost out of the door, but I turn around again, staring at the purple wonder that still keeps on smiling at me. I flash a smile and leave. It smiled at me. I had to smile back. Otherwise, what would my dad think? Okay, sure. Where are we going? Is this background just gonna keep scrolling? Are we just going? Are we Scooby-Dooing out here? Like, alright everyone, I'm gonna end the part here. So I do hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.